Hey guys, Researching here. Today I'm going to be looking at some stuff that I found at the dollar store that's by where I work, and I've just noticed that I apparently got sunburned today. Um, anyways, the interesting things I found, at least interesting to me, are little Lego style sets that are within their candy toy machine. They're all farm animals. I got three of them. They were 75 cents each. I have a piglet, a duck, and let's see if I can actually show the pink of the pig there. There we go. And what I think says bull on the instructions. So this is the one I'm going to open up first because it's the only one I could not read the name at anywhere. Like I can see BU, and that's all. So I assume it's bull, but I don't know for sure. And let's hope that these aren't too hard to open up because these can be a pain. Okay, got it open. Yep, it's a bull. So they do come in plastic bags. That's good to know. Very short instructions. So let's open this bull up. What I find interesting about these is they apparently have some kind of sliding mechanic, uh, which I'm sure is part of the instructions for at least some of them. Yeah, I can definitely see it on bull. So there should be 27 pieces in here. I am going to count them out just to be sure. Uh, but because it is in a bag, I think I'll be okay. Alright. So there's the instructions. Uh, let's see if I can get a better view of that. It looks like the final step is sliding the bull's horns in. So what's interesting is these are called Pix-Brix on the instructions. On the actual machine, they're called Pick-a-Bricks. Alright, so let's make sure I have all of the pieces. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are stuck together. So was 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and yep, there's 27 pieces in there. Okay, I'm not going to do that for the rest of them because if one's right, they're probably all correct. So judging by the instructions, it looks like the first thing to do is take 4 gray pieces, and I had thought this when I saw the sets before, but this confirms it. They are all 1 by 1 by 1 pieces. So there are 4 gray pieces. First thing you do is you take 2 gray pieces and you slide them. And let's make sure I've got this right. Might be easier to slide on some sides than others. Okay, unfortunately there's no actual locking mechanism to the sliding as far as I can tell. Oh, no, okay, the sides matter, apparently. So we're going to do 2 things like this. Okay, apparently sometimes they're just looser than others. There we go. Got it. So we're going to take 8 black pieces and slide them together. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to try doing them by 2s first. So I suspect it'll work out easier for me that way. But yeah, there's definitely an issue with some sides are just loose compared to others, which is probably going to cause problems for building down the line. Unless I'm just not hitting the locking area right, which is entirely possible. I suspect might be what's actually happening here. I say, I like the slime mechanic. It's a unique take on the brick building formula. I don't think I've seen any other company do this. And there's a lot of brick building companies. Oh, come on, slide. Alright, there we go. So do that one more time, and then try to slide them all together. This is going to be interesting, I am sure. And I had to pick these up because you never see anything like these in those machines anymore. They're always just the temporary tattoos and stuff. Alright. 4 sets of that. Link them all together. This is going to be a pain. I should probably have a flat surface to do this on, but I don't. Alright, so I've created a 4x4 there. Or rather a 2x2. I don't know why I said 4x4. Peter, you're fine. Shut up. Yeah, it looks like there's specific grooves I need to get into that I'm just missing. These are for kids. I have a hard time seeing kids doing this, honestly. This is not easy. Alright, there we go. We've got our 2x4 set there. And it's said to stack them onto the gray pieces that we made. Alright, so we put one of these onto the back. And the other 2 squares ahead. In other words, a square gap in between. I would say I really like doing this. This is a fun, unique take on it. Okay, it looks like I stack it up again. which now that I've done this once shouldn't be too bad. In fact, it should actually be easier now. You would think it would be anyway. It's not. Okay, it's definitely easiest to do this separately and then put it on. So we're making another 2x4 block. One slide together, please. I will have to look this coming up, because if they do more sets like this, like a bigger set, I'd definitely be interested. The set background on the Gashapon machine showed a actual farm set, but I doubt that actually exists. I'm pretty sure that was just made for display. If it does exist, then I'll be interested in it, that's for sure. Alright, got the 2x2x1s down, so here we go. Yeah, the hardest part is definitely getting the linking together. You have to be very specific. And again, this was advertised as, I think, a 3+ toy. So, yeah. Yeah, it's 3+. I don't see a 3-year-old managing this, honestly. I mean, granted, I have fat fingers, and I am physically an adult, but I will never actually call myself an adult. I'm a 28-year-old kid, not an adult. Alright. Got the second of those done. Stack it on top. There we go. It says to actually make a 2x1 this time and put it on there. If you actually get them in the links, it works really well, but it is difficult to get the links in there. Okay, got it. And it wasn't a case of sides mounting, it was a case of I was missing the links. Alright, so there we go. So we have the basic body here now. So we have a nose ring to put on. There we go. And we have to make the horns. So the horns are 2x1 stacks. And it looks like they attach slightly behind that 2x1 we made earlier. And are raised a bit up. Okay. Yeah, I see how it works. Okay. I had to look at the instructions closely on that one to be sure. Okay, it'll rest on top. Okay, that's good to know. I can probably push it down further, but that's not what the instructions show. And it's probably better this way anyway, so Yeah, I can 100% push it down further, but that's not how it actually goes. Okay. So we have our bull. 75 cents. Not a bad build. I like this. Again, this is at the Gashpon at the dollar store. This is the Shillington dollar store in Lincoln Plaza, and that's Reading, PA. Well, near Reading, PA. So yeah, there's the bull. You can definitely see the bull in there. It's not a great representation, but you can see it, so it works. The nose ring is what really sells it, honestly. I like this. So I'm going to build the others, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and I have them all together now. I have to say I really like these sets. 75 cents, you get an interesting build, unique build, because due to the way the slide mechanic works, you can't have tamper crash or anything on there. So that means the company actually had to work harder to make it look like what's supposed to look like. The bull is a great example of this, because looking at it, you can tell it's a bull, but there's nothing on, there's really no face or anything because there can't be due to the way the pieces slide together. So here's the duck. Again, very obviously a duck, but you don't get the same things that you would get, for example, in a Lego set. But I personally really like this. This is a fun little thing. And we have the little piglet here. I do know from what I saw on the machine that there is an adult pig and a baby duck. So who knows? Maybe at some point I'll get those. I can definitely see myself collecting more of these. These are fun to build. They're neat little things. The bull's probably my favorite overall of the ones I got, just because it was the hardest to build. Even without me figuring out the mechanics of it, it would have been the hardest to build. It's it's not the biggest. They're all roughly the same size. Bull might be slightly bigger to the horns, but it looks bigger. You've got the nose ring. Both and I had a lot of fun building this. So personal favorite is the bull, but I love all of these. Let's see if I can't get them all on screen together. Here we go. Hard to see the orange on the duck at the moment. But yeah. So if you ever see these near you, I do recommend getting them. They are fun. I was not sure how they were going to be going in, but yeah, these are good sets. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time, and have a great time wherever you may be. Bye, guys!